Hasan once again, and this is so funny because if you notice this, I am now too wearing a suit coat. And the reason why this is because I immediately knew for days before anybody else called it out that Nick Fuentes is one for one being copied by Hasan because Hasan so desperately wants to be the Nick Fuentes of the left. Here's the reality, Hasan. If you were to get banned on every platform like Nick Fuentes is, you would have zero traction. You would lose everything because you have no motion, you have no charisma, you have no humor. You do not have the ability to go mainstream like Nick Fuentes is because Nick Fuentes is actually funny. Whether you agree with him or not, Asmongold would be completely fine. Everybody knows it. If Asmongold were to get blacklisted from Twitch, it would not matter. It is the truth. I put on this suit because I saw Hasan put on the suit to emulate Nick Fuentes, and I thought, okay, well, there's a little bit of truth to this. The reality is I was going to the Unsubscribed podcast on Saturday, and I was feeling like a fat chud, and so I hit the gym, and I was like, fuck, they're all going to look way better than me. And then I realized, wait a minute, Hasan started wearing a suit too. Maybe I should wear the suit to shit on it for like 1 or 2 streams. Then I realized, damn, I look good. Shit. And plus, I haven't gone to the gym in a while, so it doesn't let my audience know that I'm looking kind of like a bitch lately. So this gives me time to get back in shape. And then, once I'm fully back in shape, then I can take off the suit again. So to be honest, I'm using this to hide the fact that I'm a fat fucking chud, and I'm not in the physical shape that I'd like to be. So let's continue here and see Nick Fuentes call Hasan the fuck out for attempting to copy his flow, but he can't, because he has no flow and he has no motion.
What's going on? Look at this. Look at this. Look at it. Look.
Same shirt, same tie, same jacket. It is fucking insane. Same haircut.
And watch, he's going to do a monologue. Watch this.
This is the Middle East we're talking about. America's had its tentacles in the Middle East for 25 years. Okay. Accelerated in the past 25 years.
What's going on?
As a regional power.
It's like, dude, it's uncanny. What is happening? What is going on?
Let me tell you what's happening, Nick Fuentes. Would you like to know? Feel free to talk about this on stream. I give you permission to react to whatever of mine you like. If you'd like to know what is going on, Nick Fuentes, you can actually pull this up. It's called twitchtracker.com. I want you to pull up the streamer Hasan on here. So if you notice something here, you'll notice that Hasan is currently having a drastic decline. The reality is, it is far worse than he'd like you to know. And the reason why that is because Hasan, and guys, isn't that interesting how it's at 11.4 immediately within 0 seconds? It goes to 11.4. Do you want to know why that is? Because Hasan Piker is currently botting 12,000 viewers every single fucking stream. He is. The fall off is far worse than he wants you to know. There's a reason why a streamer who is averaging 30,000 people is still losing viewers every single time he goes live. And I'm hoping, and as you'll see there, and this is great for any of you guys to call out on social media, right there, you see that hard drop? This is when the bot's turned off. And how many people is it? Well, what did you know? It's around 12,000 people. Hasan is currently falling off drastically, and he does not want anybody to know. So what is he doing? He's botting minimum 12,000 people, as well as he's emulating the only political streamer who is actually crushing it on social media platforms with every barrier up against them, Nick Fuentes. Hasan is unironically attempting to emulate Nick Fuentes' whole flow while being a charismaless, retarded chud with no children, by the way. That's the truth.
First, in the New York Times, they write an article, is there an America First without Nick Fuentes? And they try to do AFPAC without me. They literally tried to do AFPAC without me, with every other candidate, every other B, C, and D list, anti-Semite.
Not to mention, Hasan's entire legacy is being a terrorist-supporting dog abuser. And that is all he's known for. And that's the God's honest truth.
And now it's Hasan Piker. We're wearing the same outfit.
Yep.
How did he know? This was the next tie in the rotation.
Yep.
Navy suit, purple tie, the hand gestures. He's trying to do some kind of monologue about Israel.
True. At least I have, my own flow. Look how sexy I look in this black suit and this black tank top. I'm also wearing sweatpants. Y'all can't see. I'm going to go out and get myself a gold cross later today, too. I feel like I need something a little bit more, and it would be nice to have something like that hanging from the neck. And this shit ain't even a green screen. Look at this shit. See this phone charger? Watch this shit. That shit can touch the wall. This shit 100% legitimate. We are oozing sexual energy right now. Yes, sir.
Look at this. Look at it.
Blowing up American military bases, blowing up radar installations, and even destroying the idea of Dubai.
And here's the other reality. Do you want to know why Hasan Piker has to wear those glasses? They're fake prescription, by the way. It's because he has retard gimp eyes. And if he were to take off those glasses, he would look even more retarded than he already is. The reason why he's wearing that suit is also to make his head appear bigger. Yes, because he's a product of incest from his grandparents. Yes, this is very true.
As they've been able to do so successfully by making it uninhabitable for Western capital, making it uninhabitable for expats.
And he's trying so hard to be reasonable and move past the terrorist supporting allegations. But here's the reality, Hasan Piker. They're not allegations. These are legitimate things that you have said and you have done, and you will never move past them. Just like you use your community and your peers to make sure the shit you've made up about people, they will never move past it. And shame on you, you disgusting fuck.
He's so retarded. He's so retarded.
He is.
The only reason it isn't really working is because he's got no flow. He's got no motion.
Absolutely facts. By the way, editor, put an image of the Master of Disguise turtle right next to his head right here. And I really want you to show just how similar Hasan Piker looks to the turtle from Master of Disguise. I swear to God, I can't be the only guy who sees this shit. It's so blatantly obvious. He's even trying to copy the turtle from Master of Disguise flow. That's how pathetic this guy is.
He's reading from a script.
Yep.
He can barely make it happen. Reading the words, trying to get it to flow, trying to riff a little bit, trying to make a point or something. It's not working.
No, sir.
But is that not the freakiest thing you've ever seen in your life? I saw that today. I didn't even think it was real at first. And people are just posting the screenshot, the side-by-side, the monologue, the hand gestures, the suit and tie. First, they said he was only doing it to make his head look bigger because his head is tiny on a
very, very, very small head.
Bigger frame. He said, I'm wearing a suit to make my head look bigger. And he said he's doing it for the moms. Then he just like became me.
Yep.
Then in like 24 hours, he just became me. Should I get my glasses? Like,
straight up. It's weird, man. It's weird the depths that Hasan is willing to sink, the flow he will attempt to copy if it means more viewers. And that's the reality about Hasan Piker. Not only is it pathetic for him to say the things that he's saying, guys, he doesn't even believe the things that he's saying. He's doing it because he is charismaless, and the only way that he can get viewership is by saying extreme shit. That is it. So he's even more pathetic for not even believing the own rhetoric of which he is preaching. He is only doing that to capitalize on an audience and to garner more money. And that's the God's honest truth.
I kind of want to play it again.
It's freaky, right?
Look, dude.
Like what if Nick Fuentes were to jerk off to this, would it be gay? Because I feel like it would just be masturbation because he's just jerking off to himself.
Dude, that's the money shot. You ready? Dude, he's literally doing it.
He's copying the squid too, which is crazy. That is actually crazy how much of a fucking fraud this guy is.
He's doing it. He's doing the thing. Look.
He realized he can't get people to turn on Asman. And so now he's trying to go on Nick Fuentes. Do you think you're going to beat Fuentes? Do you think you're going to beat the Groypers? Do you think you're going to get the Groypers to turn on Fuentes? Yeah, right. This guy is an idiot.
Look. He's squinting. He's got that. Guys, it's getting really uncomfortable around here. I need to just go somewhere. Where can I go? What am I going to do? You guys, they're going to kill me and replace me with somebody else, with some kind of clone. Look.
I think that's the truth. And the worst thing is, I know Nick Fuentes says that, and he seems happy and he's giddy. And I hate that I'm even saying this. I actually do believe that Nick Fuentes at some point in his life will be assassinated. And I hate saying that. And I think it's disgusting. But the reason why he has a very high chance of being assassinated, and a lot of people like Alex Jones believe this as well, is because he also has the ability to get people to listen. Now, I will say, Nick Fuentes does say a lot of things that are completely unreasonable, but a lot of things make sense as well. And the people who are in higher powers really don't like people who have the ability to be blacklisted on everything and still get people to listen. The same thing happened with Charlie Kirk, and it is very worrisome. Anyways, like, comment, subscribe. I love watching this shit.